hasten the end. This black pawn is just destined to fall off the board.
Right? First time he's willingly moved one of those pawns onto a light square in the face of a light squared bishop. So maybe an odd choice, something that we'll question if the result doesn't go his way in the end.
Yeah, that just doesn't sit right. I mean, in such a position, you just expect Hans to stay still. You know, everything under control, pawns defended. I'll also point out Magnus's knight has a beautiful route to c4 because b6 is such a weakness. You can imagine him getting that knight via b1 to d2 to c4 to start hitting the weaknesses. I really think that Hans had to trade off the bishop for the knight when he had the opportunity. Now there are just huge points for Magnus to attack.
Hans is just waiting. Magnus is slowly building. His king is super safe now with the white queen in front of it. I think Tanya's idea is going to come into play soon. He could also, at some point, go for black's central pawn. Endgames now just don't work. Queen trade is guaranteed loss, no matter what pieces you trade off, because black's pawn in the center has fallen. Wow, Magnus, flashy tactics there. If the king takes, the white queen will step up with a check, trade off queens, and the black bishop will be lost at the end of the variation. Queen takes rook, meanwhile, drops the bishop immediately, and we see a handshake.
Wow. Just like that, Magnus Carlsen, he comes away with another victory. 3 in a row now across 4 rounds, and he does it against Hans Niemann, who will remain at 1.5 points to his name. That was a Magnus game.
It really was. We say it's cinema when these two meet, but that